Have you ever wondered why we have so many UPI apps on our phones? Hi, I am Charu, and at times I make content that might require a longer attention span. You must be having GPay, PhonePay, Paytm, maybe Amazon Pay, your bank's own app, and they all do more or less exact the same thing. So why does India have a dozen of apps for one job? To understand this, let's rewind to 2015. If you wanted to send your friend 500 rupees, you had two choices: hand them cash or fill out a NEFT form with their bank account number, IFSC code, branch name, and wait for 2 to 24 hours. We were not exactly a digital economy back then. Then in 2016, NCPI, which is also known as the National Payments Corporation of India, launched UPI. Idea was radical. Forget account numbers, forget IFSC codes, just use a simple ID like your name at the rate bank and money moves instantly. 24 into 7 completely free. And in December 2016, the government launched Beam, the first app built on UPI to show the country how it actually works. It was clean, backed by the government, and really simple to use. And then something fascinating happened. PhonePe, backed by Flipkart, entered with aggressive cashback. Google launched Days, which eventually became Google Pay, with a beautiful interface. Paytm pivoted from being a wallet to a full UPI app. Amazon Pay joined in. Major bank, think of SBI, HDFC, ICICI, launched their own UPI apps. In just a few years, India went from one UPI app to dozens. Think about it. NCPI did not just build UPI as an app, they built it as a set of open APIs. Any bank, any fintech, any company could plug in and build their own app on top of it. So in a way, no one company would own UPI. Of course, different players would have different market shares. Today, PhonePe leads, Google Pay follows, Paytm holds its ground, but the underlying system belongs to no one and to everyone. And because UPI was open, every app found its own audience. Shopkeepers loved PhonePe for their instant settlements. Older users trusted their bank's app, and businesses preferred Paytm for invoicing. Amazon Pay shoppers got rewards on the same platform. So instead of forcing 1.4 billion people to use one app, India gave everyone a choice that fit their life. And that is how India quietly pulled off the biggest digital revolution in history. So as of April 2026, UPI processes over 22 billion transactions every month. That's over 745 million transactions every single day. And India alone accounts for nearly half of real digital payments on the entire planet. Isn't it fascinating? Chai wale bhaiya accepts UPI. Your Pani Puri wale bhaiya accepts UPI. Major retail would accept UPI. This in a way that India built a public road and invited the whole world to drive on it. That is why countries like France, UAE, Qatar, Singapore, and others are now adopting UPI themselves. We didn't just solve one problem, we built the future of payments.